Good evening, people, and welcome, my listeners, to the Warrior Cymru Cafe on this wonderful Thursday evening. And tonight's guest, I have the glorious Haleh, and I hope she's got a cuppa. I did see a little tinkle earlier, so I'm sure she has got her cuppa with her. And we are going to have a great chat tonight, people. So, welcome to the Warrior Cafe. I'm absolutely delighted to invite you. We've been trying to do this for a while. I'm really super excited. So, first of all, tell our listeners a little bit about you, about where you are, and a little bit about what you do.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, for this time and space to have me here. I am grateful and thankful to be here with you. I will introduce myself as Haleh, and an easier way to pronounce my name, as I know a lot of people have challenging saying that, and I've got all sorts of different ways of pronunciation. So it's Haleh, like hallelujah. So that will be a great way to introduce myself. I'm a Healthspan coach and had a vision since age 7. You can live up to 200 plus years in optimal health. See, those are my vision. I'm in my own universe living that, but as a Healthspan coach, I'm here to add quality and quantity of life as long as you want, but aging gracefully. Thank you.
So, I wanted to ask you today because I know you had your own health issues, you weren't able to walk and that, and you had many challenges. And I want you to tell the listeners just a golden nugget of something that you found that helped you through that time, because I know it was such a challenging time. So whether it was like mentally, how did you cope with that mentally?
Thank you. Yes, that was it was back in 2011. I was bedridden. It was dark. I was extremely depressed because like, I was completely healthy. And it came like out of nowhere, right? I ended up in bed and I'm like, what is going on? And I couldn't even move. In the morning, when it was time for me to go to work, at that time I worked in a corporate field and I couldn't get out of bed. And it was the scariest feeling. As positive as I am, it was very, very scary. And I just couldn't move. And I even had to be carried to the restroom. So here I am from an athletic being all of a sudden in bed that I can't even move. During the 3 months, I gained 20 pounds. I was depressed. I thought it's the end of my life. My body ached, and the medical field gave me the labels of autoimmune, Hashimoto, chronic fatigue, and chronic pain. I didn't want to own those labels because since young age, I had the knowing that the body can heal itself. And I didn't give in to all of that. And I knew there's a greatness within each one of us, and there's power within us. If we
Did
only,
you pray? Did you
yes,
pray?
I did a lot of whatever prayer, because every one of us look at the prayer as a different format. Whatever your higher power is, your God is, your whatever you believe in, just know when you pray, when you ask, and you ask from your heart, it will be answered. And the doors that you don't even know is there will open up for you. And doors opened up. Actually, I got out of bed 3 months without any meds. And it was my darkest
That
moment.
must have been so empowering for you, because I know that must have been really difficult. And I think we all deal with these challenges. And I think one thing that you've shown through the events that we've been through is to show people, and we've got more coming from you. But this is just an introduction, listeners, to tell you a little bit about yourself. Is the power of resilience. and the challenges, and that you can come through to the shining lights. Because as people know, I always talk about that. And I think people saw me in the beginning when I had my challenges. It's all about the darkness. I was depressed. I couldn't go out. I had my own health issues with my head injury, even though I was caring for somebody else. But one thing I do know, and that's why we've connected so well, is that we've both been through those challenges and we've come out the other side. And I want people to see that, is that we can show people that you can come out the other side. So I want you to tell people here and now how they can contact you, because I know they can get on strategy calls with you and go into deeper depth to work with you. So if you could tell the listeners now where they can connect with you, and we'll also mention it again at the end.
Thank you so much. They can connect with me. I made it easy. It's connectwithhaleh.com. So that's my calendar link. So they can get on there, and it's easy to remember. Connect with Haleh, which is HALEH.com. Thank you.
So easy, listeners. So please do connect, because she's a great lady and she's got so many golden nuggets, and she's going to be coming now regularly and giving you a lot more. So tell us a little bit more about your journey and how you sort of came to come out of that darkness.
Thank you. So the major thing that one of the mythology or technology that really got me out of bed was that the deep layers that we don't even know it's in us that is getting trapped is called cell resonance quantum healing. And after so many years, I got myself certified because I practiced since 2011 up to recently. And now I took a step into it to do that myself, because that is actually where your cells is just like a memory sponge. It'll remember everything that you do. So every symptom is connected to the emotion. So I realized, even though I didn't know there's emotions that was trapped in my cells, and here I was working on my day to day going on, and I didn't know that stuff that I didn't know that got me to be bedridden. So I am really excited to pass that. It's like layers of onion peeling, those emotions that gets us into that pain, into that depression. And that was just one layer, which I shared. There's been a lot of traumas in my life back to back, but as you say, I moved straight and I kept moving forward and not becoming the traumas, knowing there's a greater power outside of that, inside of you, that can move forward no matter how hard life puts you down.
Amen, isn't it? There is a wise power. And I think that the listeners, as we start this new year, as the Warriors Cymru starts the new year, my guest's going to be coming more spiritually, like I am. I prayed when my mum was here, and I've prayed since, and I've done a lot of stuff as well. And going through those darkness, my faith helped me as well, and going through my pain and emotions. And I think that's really important for people to, in this state, as we move forward now in this new chapters, whatever we've been through in COVID and our health issues, that we actually can show that you can get through those traumas without medication. I saw that you are doing things on how to eat, and that some things can help with your energy and not. So I'd like to talk about that next time, about how people can help their energy levels, because I know for myself alone that my energy level is going up and down, and I know others. So maybe that's something that you can talk about in a little bit more depth next time, because I know that you also talk about waters. Can you tell us a little bit about the water that you share with others?
Definitely. There's a lot of different things, as you said, down the line. We'll talk about yes. I'll share about that one thing about water, which is really important. 3 health tips that easy to implement right away to increase your energy levels. The first one is make sure you're drinking spring water that is in a glass bottle and not in a plastic jar. That's very important that your water is in a glass. Um, that's another topic by itself. Why not in plastic? And make sure you're drinking water that is not connected to a machine, which they call alkaline water, uh, because it electrocutes your water. It's filtered tap water. These are just major topics because I can dig deeper into these. So I'm just giving you like
Yeah,
a
just the surface is
surface.
great for people,
Okay.
just to get them a few little nuggets so they could get a taster of what's to come, and then we can tell them a little bit more in depth later on.
Thank you. And the third one is keep hydrated. Um, is the right amount for you, which is your weight divided by 2 in ounces. So it's really important for us to be hydrated because that can lack energy. And there's different ways to make sure you drink water. Like one of the ways I'll share quickly is I'm make sure my cup is like in a glass jar that in a glass that you enjoy to drink water from, and it's a 2 cup. So you get your 2 cups immediately, like first thing, like in the morning. That helps a lot with your energy level to get that
Mm.
water in your system. So this is just 3 simple nuggets that you can implement that does make huge impact.
Yes, this is what we like. Little simple things and that, like your meditations in the morning and that. So this is what we want. Oh, it's been so great. Absolutely. And that talking to you today it really has. It's such a pleasure. What would you like to say to people now? Because you've come through that darkness, you shine lights now all the time, showing positives and that. Tell people just something that they're gonna like go away from this and thinking they really want to hear more from you, and get the shining light for themselves as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure speaking with you and being here. The major thing which is really important is, and that happened to me, so I know from an experience, being consistent and not letting go. If it's that prayer that you have, that talking with the God within you or whatever that higher power is for you, just being consistent and not saying, oh, it didn't answer it. It's not working. It is. Just trust it and keep moving forward and just keep in your heart, not your head, just your heart, and just stick to that and just keep on going and the doors will open up. It did for me and for many others, and I know it will for you. Trust it. You're that powerful.
Excellent. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure this evening to see you, Haleh. I am so excited to see you again next month. Can't wait. And we look forward, listeners, to hearing more golden nuggets from this glorious, delightful angel that's in front of me. So thank you once again for coming. And we will see you next time. So we'll say goodbye for now, and we'll see you on the other side.